After looking at the video, Coach, what's your assessment of the defense on Saturday?
Well, some plays that got out on us. They did some things that we had not seen before, not seen them do, and that's credit to them. But at the end of the day, I would like to dominate the line of scrimmage more than we did. They didn't kill us in the run game, but they had a couple plays that they did a nice job of the RPOs, pulling the ball, the quarterback having the option to throw. We misfit a couple things, and they hit a couple wheel routes outside. So at the end of the day, I thought the guys actually executed better than they did against North Carolina, but we should have dominated completely up front and didn't always do that. So we got to do a better job of that.
Coach, how pleased was you with the ability of the defense to create turnovers and especially return that one for a touchdown?
Well, I'm very pleased with that, as we didn't have any turnovers against North Carolina, but we've got to do a better job of setting change. I think we had 17 points or something scored after turnovers, and we got to be able to go out and put the fire out. I think that's a measure of any great defense is how do you respond when things go bad. When they get an interception returned down to whatever yard line, you hold them to a field goal. That's what you've got to do every time they start inside your area. And we didn't do a great job of that the whole day, but we did create and generate some turnovers, which we've got to do. We've got to do that defensively. We've got to be disruptive enough to get some balls off people and intercept some balls.
It was pretty obvious that Trent had a good game. Trenton Thompson had a good game this past Saturday with 11 tackles. Can you just talk a little bit more about him in depth of what you're seeing from him, and then in context of the line as a whole? Obviously, you played those young guys a lot this past Saturday.
Yeah, we had, I want to say we had 7 or 8 defensive linemen play anywhere from 20 to 40 snaps. So we're trying to keep those guys fresh, play a lot of them. Trenton's come a long way, and he still has a long way to go. Trenton's best attribute is his quickness, and he plays really hard. It's important to Trenton that he play well. We've really, and Coach Rocker's worked really hard with Trenton on using his technique, where he uses his hands more and strikes more because he's really athletic. He's able to run some plays down that most 300-pounders can't do. And some of his best plays have come when the ball spit out or broke out on us. Trenton gives great effort and runs it down, which is why he had the stats he had. 11 tackles. Anytime you got that, he's chasing balls now. So he was a guy that has always played with good effort. We've challenged him to play with much better technique as we have every player on the defense. Because when we break down, it's usually technique. That's where we've struggled right now, is to not play with great technique. We got to improve that at every position.